In the previous section, we examined the property types protected under Arizona's anti-deficiency statute, emphasizing that these laws safeguard qualifying homeowners from post-foreclosure financial liability. Now, we turn to an equally important topic: the professional limitations of real estate licensees when advising homeowners in distress. While real estate agents play a critical role in facilitating transactions and providing accurate information, Arizona law strictly regulates the scope of their advice when it comes to foreclosure, short sales, and legal remedies. Under Commissioner's Rule R428-1101B, every real estate licensee in Arizona is required to exercise reasonable care and protect the interests of their clients while acting within the limits of their expertise. This rule explicitly states that when a matter arises that exceeds the licensee's knowledge, particularly involving legal, tax, or financial advice, the licensee must recommend that the client seek guidance from a qualified professional such as an attorney, accountant, or financial advisor. This boundary is crucial when dealing with homeowners facing foreclosure, as these situations often involve complex legal consequences beyond a licensee's authority. When a homeowner defaults on a mortgage, they may face options such as loan modification, short sale, deed in lieu of foreclosure, or bankruptcy. Each of these options carries distinct legal and financial implications, and while a licensee may help facilitate communication with lenders or buyers, they cannot offer legal interpretations of how these choices affect the borrower's rights or obligations. For example, if a client asks whether they will owe money after a short sale, the licensee cannot determine the deficiency status. Instead, the licensee should explain that such outcomes depend on the lender's agreement and applicable laws, and refer the client to a qualified real estate attorney for specific guidance. Consider a homeowner in Mesa who is considering a short sale to avoid foreclosure. The seller asks their agent whether they will still be responsible for the unpaid balance after the lender approves the sale. The agent should respond by clarifying the general principles of the Arizona Anti-Deficiency Statute, but refrain from giving legal assurance. A proper response would be, in Arizona, some homeowners may be protected under the Anti-Deficiency Statute, but each case is unique. I recommend that you consult a real estate attorney to confirm how this applies to your situation. This response provides factual information while maintaining compliance with ADRI standards. Similarly, licensees must not advise clients on the tax implications of foreclosure or debt forgiveness. Under federal law, forgiven debt may be considered taxable income unless an exemption applies. Real estate professionals may inform clients that such tax consequences exist, but should refer them to a certified tax professional or accountant for confirmation. Another area where licensees must proceed with caution is loan modification and foreclosure rescue services. Arizona law prohibits real estate licensees from charging upfront fees or engaging in activities that could be interpreted as foreclosure consulting, unless properly licensed to do so. Under the Arizona Foreclosure Consultant Act, ARS, paragraph 44 of 1378, only authorized professionals may provide direct foreclosure advice or negotiate with lenders on behalf of homeowners for compensation. A violation of this law could result in license suspension, civil penalties, or criminal prosecution. The Arizona Department of Real Estate, ADRI, has consistently emphasized that the role of the licensee in distressed property transactions is to act as an informational resource and facilitator, not a legal or financial advisor. Licensees may assist with marketing the property, preparing comparative market analyses, submitting offers to lenders in a short sale, or coordinating with escrow officers. However, they must refrain from interpreting contract language, giving assurances about deficiency releases, or predicting foreclosure outcomes. The case of Lombardo versus Albu, 1993, serves as a reminder that licensees owe their clients a fiduciary duty to act with honesty and competence. But this duty does not extend to providing unauthorized legal advice. In that case, a broker who exceeded his authority by offering legal interpretation of contract terms was found to have breached professional boundaries, reinforcing that all real estate agents must remain within the scope of their license. Discussion. Why is it important for a real estate licensee to refer a client facing foreclosure to an attorney or tax professional? Answer. Because foreclosure and short sale transactions involve complex legal and financial consequences that fall outside the scope of a real estate licensee's expertise. What actions could lead to disciplinary consequences for a licensee under the Arizona Foreclosure Consultant Act? Answer. Providing foreclosure advice or negotiating with lenders for compensation without proper authorization or licensure. How can a licensee ethically assist a homeowner in foreclosure without violating ADRI rules? Answer. By providing factual information, helping coordinate the sale or communication with lenders, and referring clients to qualified professionals for legal or financial advice. Review summary. Real estate licensees play an essential role in assisting homeowners through the foreclosure process, but they must operate within the limits of their professional authority. Under R428-1101B, agents are required to act competently and disclose material facts while avoiding the unauthorized practice of law. Licensees can explain general concepts like the anti-deficiency statute or short sale procedures, but must refrain from interpreting how these laws apply to individual cases. Homeowners facing foreclosure should always be referred to licensed attorneys, accountants, or foreclosure specialists for definitive guidance. By maintaining professionalism and adhering to Arizona statutes, licensees protect their clients' interests and uphold the integrity of the real estate profession.